Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my page. My name is mummyB. So today I want us to talk about a DM that I got from a charity worker. So while he was working as a volunteer, the wife was working as a carer. So the care company had promised the wife to give her sponsorship after she has worked for them for a few months. And unfortunately for them, their charity visa is almost expired, and the company could not fulfill the promise again because of the salary threshold that was released lately. So the person reached out to me and we were able to talk about some things which I told him to put into perspective and carry them out. I hope he does that and I hope it works for him. But I want to quickly say something about that. Do not trust anybody with your stay here. Do not trust any company with your stay here. Even if you have been promised and you see that it is so sure that you will get it, don't keep your eggs in one basket. Try to look for other places too. There is nothing bad in you having options. That way you can pick whichever one works better for you. Don't believe that they are going to give you the sponsorship until you have seen it. Don't believe they are going to give you until you have gotten it, until it's in your hands, until you have received the CoS email in your inbox. Do not believe any company. They change their minds. The person that promised you might decide to say they're no longer doing it. See, most of the time, I've seen this before from people also putting putting it down in my comments or in my DM that maybe a company promised them they could not fulfill it because of one thing, maybe because there are so many people that needed the sponsorship and they decided to pick some people and they don't pick you. Or probably the HR that is promising you that you should continue working will give you. The person might no longer work for the company again, and the company were not the ones that had the agreement with you. And even if it was the company directly that had agreements with you, if it is verbal, there's nothing you can do about it if they are saying they cannot look at it. It is not in a contract. It is just them saying it to you. They can wake up and decide that you no longer work well for them and they cannot sponsor you again. So don't believe it until you have received it. Look for different options. So always look for different options. Have your own options. Don't assume, don't believe that they are going to give you. So many things can go wrong. So many things can go wrong. And the fact that these things happen when your sponsorship is, your charity sponsorship is about to end, and then you get into panic mode, you start running helter-skelter, and it becomes very hard for you. And people that are ready to take advantage of how vulnerable you are, they are all around the place. He also told me about so many people that were offering him sponsorship with different stupid ideas, and I told him I don't know anything about that. As long as it is COS in this UK, it's supposed to be free, and if anybody is going against that, I don't know anything about that. So stop stressing yourself and look into places where you can get it for free and legally, because even all these ones that they are talking rubbish, by the time they give you, you might eventually run into problem. They might take away the license of the company and then you go back to square one. So I've told him, personally, where I think you should look is NHS. 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 I cannot say that enough. NHS is sure to give you sponsorship that covers your family. And you are rest assured that they cannot just take away the sponsorship or their license anytime. Also, he mentioned that he lives in Scotland, and I've heard a lot of job opportunities with sponsorship in Scotland. So he's probably in a better position there in Scotland. So I told him to look into sponsorship with NHS Scotland. He should go on their website and look for what he needs. He needs to look into their website to see the sponsorship and what they need him to have before he can get it. So I told him to get back to me after he has done his research. He needs to do his own research. So stop waiting for people to do research for you, especially when you are desperate like this. And before you get desperate, start looking for options by yourself. There's nobody that can save you. There's nobody that can save you. So I've told him what to do, and I've told him to get back to me depending on whatever he finds out. So I'm saying, bringing this out here for other people that are in the same dilemma, or you are just arrived. If you have just arrived on a charity worker visa and you intend to stay back legally, do not waste time. While you are doing your job, use the other 20 hours that you need to volunteer for other organizations that you intend to work with later. Use that time to volunteer for them so that the skills and your skills and experiences that you have gathered during your volunteer years can help you to get a job, since you already have been that position. Even if it's a volunteer role, it doesn't matter as long as you have experience within the UK. So while you are volunteering for your main job, you have the right to volunteer for another organization to gather experience. Don't always see everything as money. Not everything is money, especially here in the UK. Volunteering gives you a lot more than money can give you. You need experience to land jobs here. And while you are on that visa, already they are not paying you. So Kuku use the other volunteer hours to look for where you would like to get a job in and start volunteering in that role too. So that by the time you finish before the end of that charity, you already have experiences and you can start applying for roles. And another thing I think he didn't know is he could also look for a job by himself as the main applicant. It's not only the dependent that can look for a job. The male applicant can also look for a job. So I have told him whatever job he's applying for, apply for his wife and apply for himself. They should all be applying together so that one of them can get it. And if the two of them get it and they're able to pass interview, whichever one works better for them, now they have options. So stop waiting for people to come and save you. Stop waiting for people to come and save you. Don't believe that somebody will give you sponsorship until you have it in your hands. Have options. Select option. Even while I was applying for NHS job, I just kept applying and I kept doing, even after I had received an offer. All the interviews that I had lined up, I attended the interviews and I decided to pick the city that works for me best. So these are the things that you need to put in place. So thank you for coming to the end of this video. I'll see you in another video. Bye.